What is up, people? So today we're going to be installing the fog lights on this car. It should be very easy because there should be wires behind the bumper already there, and also wire for the switch inside the interior, so it shouldn't be too hard. So first of all, we got to remove this bumper, and to remove the bumper we got to remove all the screws. There should be screws on the side, underneath, and under the hood. So there are two screws on both sides. There's a 10mm and then there's a Phillips screw, which is a very weird one, and I'll show you that. Then there are a few screws at the bottom that we gotta remove as well. So you gotta remove this bolt, this clip, that one, and there should have been one right there, right here, one here, that one, that one, for this top piece. This cover right here has come out. Let's do that. Once you remove the clips, this piece should come out. Just like that. Let's set aside. Next, we're gonna remove this bolt and this bolt right here. Once you remove the top screws, we're going to get to the side. We're going to remove this 10mm and then this flathead screw. This one is very weird, so I'll show you how to do this one. So grab a flathead and then turn it one way, and then use a trim removal tool, which will help the screw to pull back more. And then when you do that, you have to twist the screw and then try to remove the screw that way. It's very weird, but as you guys can see, I'm struggling here, but it's not that bad. Just do it slowly, don't break it. As you guys can see, it came out a little bit, and now you have to turn it and pull it at the same time, and then it should come right out, just like this. Just keep on turning it until you pull it out. There you go, just like that. As you can see, it's a weird clip. After removing those two screws from both sides, we're gonna go at the bottom and remove the rest of the bolts. They're all 10mm, so just take your time and remove them. They might be rusty like mine are. And luckily I had my electric ratchet, so it made it easier to remove. Once you remove all the bolts and clips from bottom, from side, and up top, we're gonna have to pull this bumper from the side first, and then it should come right out. So it takes two hands, and you gotta grip it really hard. Make sure you don't break the clips on the side, or else your bumper will be hanging every time. But yeah, you need two hands and pull the bumper on the side, and then it should come right out. You see this side, you gotta like pull it really hard to make that come out. As you guys can see, the bumper is out. Now we're gonna have to remove this lower grill, so we can put our fog lights in. And before we do that, let's confirm there are some wires somewhere. Yep, right here. This is where you'll plug in the fog lights. This is the best car I ever had so far, because you can see where it has the wires and the switch cable in the back, so it's perfect. Alright, let's get to it. So, turn your bumper around, grab a trim rule, and do this. Then pop the grill every time you do that. You need two hands. Yeah, you get the point. Like, do this, and then the grill, use the other hand, and then just pop the grill on. Just do that across, and then you should have it out. Just once you get that out, you're gonna have to put this bracket on here. We gotta cut this piece, and we need to figure out how we're gonna do that. So let's get to it. So we're gonna have to cut this part off. You can see there's lines right here. Those lines, we're gonna cut it off right there, and then top we're gonna cut off this line is, and we'll see how that goes. Same thing on this side. And cut where the lines are here and there. We'll see how that goes. So once you cut it off, it should be like that. It's not perfect because I use that. I know how to Dremel, so we'll see. Let's put this grill back on and let's put those back on and see if it's perfect cut, or else we'll have to cut a little bit more. I don't think so, but we'll see. Let's put this back on. As y'all can see, it fits. So over here, like that's where we cut it, and then let's turn the bumper on and see how it looks. Look at that, that looks sick. Now we're gonna have to plug them in and see if they work before we put everything back on, because that would suck. And also, by the way, one more thing. You see right here, these holes? We're gonna put some screws here. A safety feature, like just in case something happens and, you know, the fog lights try to come out or something, but the screws will hold them in place. So let's do that too first. Once you put everything on, there'll be a wire here. Remove this tape right here. And plug the wire into this. These fog lights came with halogen, but now I changed it to LEDs. So let's plug them in, and then we're gonna try to. Next, we remove this cover. And let's see this cable for the switch back here. And we also gotta remove this so we can put our fog light switch in here. Figure out where the cable is. Once you guys this car down, the cable is right up there. Just cut that off and then plug it to a switch. So guys, there's an issue. The switch they sent with the fog lights will not go on this harness. As you guys can see, way different. So another thing is, I'm gonna take out the hazard light, plug that in and just test it out, make sure fog lights work, and then I'm gonna go to junkyard and get one of these, and then just go from there, okay? But for now, we're gonna plug this one in, test it, make sure everything works, put this one back, put everything back together, then go to junkyard and get the switch for here. Then just blank, just size out this. And you plug that in and you're good to go. As you guys can see, this hazard cable is same as this one. So we're gonna plug this in and try it out and see if fog lights work. Let's test this out. You gotta turn on the headlight first. And you want to test the button. They work, guys. They work. As you guys can see, that worked. So we're gonna put this one back on here. Then we're gonna go to junkyard and get another switch for this. But hey, it works. Perfect. Once you're done, we're gonna put everything back on. Put the screws back on this side, bottom, and then top. So I got the switch from the junkyard. It came off a 2008 Carla, and you can see it sticks out a bit, but it works, as you can see. See? It works perfectly. So, well, hope you guys have a great one. I will see you on the next video. I don't know what I'm gonna post next, but just let me know if you have any ideas.